Hey guys, Commissioner Heath here. This is my first video in a series. I'm gonna start showing you guys how to speedrun this game, OAsys. It's free on Steam, super dope. I don't see a lot of people running this game or like really exploring a lot of the real speedrun routes and stuff like that, and I also think like there's not a lot of information on how to get those routes down. So this video kind of intends to show you guys how the game works. This series is intended to kind of show beginners and speedrunners alike what the tech is like for this game, where we can find time saves, etc. My qualifications for this are 2 world records actually. I have one in level 10 and level 4. Level 10 I have like a 3.78 here, not too shabby. And on this level I got 23.06, so I know what I'm talking about for the most part. I'm also ranked on every other level. So I'll be starting with start and going through each level through the series, but I'm going to be talking about like slide jumping, where we can find momentum and keeping that momentum. This game is very much about keeping your momentum the entire way through, trying not to lose as much as possible. So let's get started with start here. And this level, again, is going to start with a slide jump here. Something about the slide jump, you don't want to press W and shift or forward and slide at the same time, because you're going to get this little shitty walk. I can't even do it wrong. There we go. But you want to hold W a few frames. You're going to want to aim your mouse to about this bar right here, and you're going to slide off of that. Make sure you jump before you reach the edge of it, because if you reach the edge of it and you're sliding, you're only going to get one jump after that. So what does that look like? We're going to go here, jump, 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 and you're going to keep slide jumping the whole way through. Try to keep all that momentum until the end. And so that's the first part of that. Had a little mistake at the end there, but that's good, so we can kind of cut it up into pieces and really dissect this level. So let's see what the mistake looks like also. So if you slide off, you can see I'm spamming spacebar there. No jump is going to come out because I jumped after the fact. I had slid off this. So try to keep your inputs clean, jump off before you reach the edge, and you will be just fine. So let's get to the next portion of this level. See that's the mistake you want to avoid. Okay, slide jump, sometimes slide double jumping, slide jump here, and kind of keep that momentum and swing yourself into the room. Drop here, jump, jump, grab the zip line, and you're golden. So what happened in that last part? I'm gonna explain. So here, takes a moment. We're gonna get past here, jump, 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 jump. Here, I'm gonna, as soon as I land, I'm gonna shift, and it's gonna slide me under this. It's gonna just try to be pretty immediate about it. Like when you land here, turn your mouse immediately, slide, and then as soon as you're out of this cave, like right here, you're gonna do a jump. You could do another couple slide jumps here, and right here is the next part of the explanation. So right here, you're gonna want to hit somewhere around these these grid pieces. You're gonna want to slide, jump before you hit the edge, and change your momentum that way. So what does that look like? Like that. Jump, press F immediately, or whatever you have your interact key to, and make sure you double jump at the peak of the arch on the zip line, because otherwise you're not going to get the full potential of that momentum there. I'll show you what I mean. Get back there real quick. Slide jump, jump out of that, slide jump, slide jump, slide jump, slide jump, momentum change. And here we're going to drop, shift, and at the peak of that zip line, we're gonna jump. Right here, about here, space, shift, right there, jump, and you should be able to grab onto that last zip line, get you on the leaderboard somewhere with some cleanups. I'm trying myself to beat my score, so I'll obviously update, you know, any time saves I find, but most of this is like keeping it clean and stuff. This is for demonstration's sake. This is at least how to like get the death medal for this level. So if you found this helpful, let me know. I'm gonna, you know, work on the rest of the levels and try to kind of break them down like this. Really, um, there will be more complicated levels where I have to break down the tech. Like for example, level 2 is gonna be pretty complicated. I'd like to, you know, be pretty thorough with it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll be uploading it pretty soon.